Hey everybody, what is going on today? Back in the big cabin in the woods, and as you guys can see, it's a little bit dark in here today. I am doing some electrical upgrading upstairs, and I've had some stuff hooked up. I'm embarrassed to say, and I'm embarrassed to show it, because it was the jankiest setup that you could ever have for the last 7 years. I've never had a problem with it, luckily, you know, and it's time to change it over and kind of make things a whole lot more proper. In the very near future, maybe even later today, I don't know if you're going to see it in this video yet or not, I'm going to be doing a major upgrade in my electrical system in this cabin, what's actually powering everything. Not the actual wiring or anything, but the actual power source. Blown away but what I got. But anyways, you guys are going to be pretty impressed with this, I think. But anyway, for now, I got to go up to the loft, and I do have to change some wiring around, and this is going to be all on the 12-volt side in the camp, which is going to be for the lighting, and I've got it unhooked right now, and that's why there's no lights. And the water pump for the bathroom is actually a 12-volt pump also, and the security cameras here. Might as well be honest, there's cameras here. Well, they're 12 volts, so everything's going to be rewired here. So we're going to go upstairs, and I'll show you what I had, and I'll show you what I'm going to have. I'm ashamed to show this, but I will. Anyways, stay tuned and see what Davy Dum Dum has had this camp running on for the last 7 years, and luckily haven't burned it to the ground. Let's go see. So anyways, guys, this is what I've got for a current setup up here. And you can see over the end, I've got 4 golf cart batteries. They're 6 volt. So they're wired what's called series parallel, if anybody knows how that works. You hook 2 batteries, 6 in series gives you 12, and then you hook the 2 sets of 12 to make it 12 volts going to my El Cheapo modified sine wave inverter from good old Canadian Tire. It's a Motomaster one. It works. They're not the greatest. Any kind of electric fans and all that will hum when you try to use it. It'll make a fan hum. You're not going to see my face much during this part of the video. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be back behind the camera. But anyway, so this is going to be out on the way out. This is actually a nice charge controller. I'm not going to need that anymore very soon. But what I have to do is... and this is embarrassing to show you guys, but anyway, check this out. This was my 12 volts running my lights. This second lead here tags off of, this is another ground, because between this and this I've got just a voltmeter downstairs. I just use this because I ran off of the hot side of my lights. Anyways, that's here nor there. So what I bought is, and what I've also had is, another thing I'll show you guys over here. Not real proud, but let's check her out. On the batteries, it's real hard to see. It's dark, there's no lights on. I've just got clips on it. Battery, big alligator clip things. That's all I've had for 7 years, and I've never burned her down. But anyway, nothing shorted out. There's never been any fuses in any of this stuff. So it's time to upgrade and get a little smarter here. This is a nice little mini fuse panel I bought. Come with all kinds of automotive. It takes automotive style fuses. So this is going to get mounted on the wall because this is all 12 volt stuff. The highest amperage is my pump, and it's about 4 amps for the water pump. So it's nothing. And again, this is a very nice little setup. Your grounds all go here on this side, and then you put a fuse in here. Whatever circuit you want to tag, you tag it off of here, put in your fuse, and this will light up this little LED to even show you that. You run positive to one end, negative to the other, and that will go right to the 12 volt source, the battery bank for now, because again, that's going to change soon. But I got to get this part of the upgrade done first before I do the major upgrade, which again is going to be a mind-blowing upgrade for this place. So, and not a cheap one either, so, but it was for me. Anyway, I'm going to take some of this out and move it around a bit, I guess. This is going to sit probably in the middle on the wall. I need to make sure that's my negative. I'll bring the grounds off the bottom. So I got to make sure it's at least long enough for this. So yeah, probably around here. And see, there's a method to my madness. The way this system is right now, I've got a pretty silly little system in here, but it works. This is my inverter. over here my 1500 watt inverter, which is running our fridge downstairs. This is all still powered up. The inverter goes to this power bar right here. Well, all I do, this is receptacles. It says right on it, plugs. That's your 110 volt receptacles going through this 14.2. This whole camp is wired like a house. It's wired fully proper, 14.2. Boxes are all grounded out and everything. But this powers that. Now, if you see down under here, see this whole receptacle in here? This guy is tied right in to, on the side of the cabin over there, I got a 3500 watt generator. So if I need to ever get big power, big wattage, like generated current through the cabin, all I have to do is unplug this white wire and plug it in down there into the generator lead instead of here. I'm going to have, again, a whole new, this won't be used anymore, this won't be, this power bar won't be, but I'm still going to be having this plugged into something very soon, and I still have the option to tie it in down there to the generator. So it's going to work out pretty good. So there you go, guys. I've been working away here. You can see I already have the box mounted, fuse panel. These are two of my grounds here. This is the ground for the lights. This is the ground again. I've got just a voltmeter downstairs with just a cigarette lighter plug thing down there for charging phones. This is going to be the hot side for the lights. So I'll be putting a fuse in here for my lights. So probably, I don't know, 10 amp would be lots for that. I'm only running just very low wattage LED 12 volt lights. So probably don't even need a 10. I got a bunch of fuses. Came with this when I bought it. Beautiful little unit. Right there, look at that, 10 amp. There. If I put power on this, my lights should work. So, it's a nice little unit. And this little red light here should light up too, as soon as, again, I put power to here. I'm going to continue on here in a minute. Well, there you go, guys. You can see I've got my 12 volt powered up already. This wire here is going to stay loose. This one you can see on the side here, because that's the one that's going to be plugging into the power source, the 12 volt. What I'm running it off right now is I got a cigarette lighter style plug, my little Pecron. I call it little Pecron E600 power station. I think that's the second one I got on my power station collection. Nice little unit. Until, again, I transfer it over to the new unit. You guys are going to see, I don't know, you're probably not going to see it till the next video when I'm going to. But anyway, this is everything functioning again. Water pump is back. This works different than I thought. This light is on because there's no fuse in here. These ones are powered up right now, and the lights are working, and the water pump's working. So it's kind of neat. I haven't put this in yet. This is my security cameras, because I don't normally run them in the daytime because we're here. So anyway, I'll be putting that in later on. But I guess it shows you, if you had a fuse out, it shows you at a quick glance right there that your fuse is burnt. So it's a nice feature with this little fuse block I bought on Amazon, of all places, go figure. Well, there you go, guys. The day is moving along already. It's already supper time. And Cindy's going to do something different this week, and this is going to be really nice, and it's a shame because she's feeling terrible. She's got such allergies this week that the poor girl was sneezing all day. Taking a bunch of allergy medication. It doesn't really seem to be helping her. But anyway, you guys ever seen this? It's a soup mix. Michelle's Fully Loaded Potato Soup Mix. And what this is, comes in a package. I didn't realize you could buy this, and you add it into your pot with, what do we add to this, Cindy? We add onions.
Onions, butter.
Onions, potatoes. Butter, potatoes.
And water.
And water. And that's all we got to put in it.
Cream.
And cream. So we'll kind of keep you posted as she throws this thing together. This should be pretty tasty. Loaded potato soup. Sounds really good, huh? Well, anyway, she's got it underway here. She has, this is just literally onions in here.
Onions and butter.
Onions and butter and some water.
7 cups of water.
7 cups of water for the base, and then a bit of bacon. That's going to go on top, crumpled up, and it's done. Cutting up some potatoes next to put in the base here, I guess. Okay, basically we're at the stage now. The instructions say to add 4 medium cubed potatoes and boil for, what, 20 minutes, and then simmer?
Yeah.
To cook the potatoes in. So Cindy's already got them all chopped up here, God love her. And they're ready to go into the soup mix. So this is going to be really good. Should be really good. The bacon's all done too. That goes on top later.
Yeah, I'm just
Top of the soup.
I'm
So.
just gonna put it on an apple.
Even nicer, got the hot tub heating up. So it's going to be another hot tub night here at the cabin. Gotta love having luxuries in life, eh? Gonna have another hot tub Saturday with Cindy. I hope it helps her sinuses. Poor girl's been suffering all day. Her allergies have got her so bad. Hopefully the steam in the tub later will clear it up a bit. Alright guys, well, it's coming together here. She's got the potatoes have been boiling here for what, 20 minutes now?
Yeah.
She's going to add now the soup mix, cream, and butter, I guess. And then how long does that have to cook for?
20.
20 more minutes on the soup mix. So put that in. We got this just at our local grocery store. I didn't realize you can buy them. I guess you can buy these online too. Cindy knew about it. I didn't. These pre-made soup mixes.
My sister bought them from the school.
Her sister bought them through school. That's neat. That looks really good. Looks really tasty.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow. Nice stuff, eh? Gonna be a good supper. And then the cream has to go in. There we go. Nice cream soup. Wow, look at that. Loaded potato soup, they call it?
Yeah.
Nice. It's really good. A little bit of butter in there, too. It's going to be really good stuff, I think. Should be tasty. Well, check that out, guys. Beautiful. The soup is finished. She did a wonderful job on it. Got a little bit of grated cheese to float on top of it, so it's a shame because she's feeling terrible right now, the poor girl. Her sinuses and that, and allergies, it got her just beating her down hard today. What a shame. Anyways, we're going to sit down here and eat our supper there. Thank God, thanks for Cindy for making it. It's going to be wonderful. Well, there you go, guys. It's Sunday morning. The dreaded day already. Comes way too quickly every weekend, or it always seems to. Poor Cindy, she suffered all night with allergies, and she still is here this morning, sniffling and wiping her nose. Sneeze and sneeze. I never saw a girl sneeze as much as she did yesterday. Got in the hot tub for about a half hour last night, and didn't clear her nose up as good as what we thought it would. But anyway, gotta pack her up and get out of here. Again, I'm glad I got my electrical stuff cleaned up there, and a big upgrade coming very soon. There'll be a video coming out showing what I'm upgrading to, so it's going to be kind of neat. Going to be some growing pains learning about how the new system's going to work, I think, but I'm sure it's going to work out great in the end. Anyway, another beautiful day on the way, and the kiddies and I and Cindy are going to bail out of here pretty soon. So from her and I and Daisy and Fred, you know what? Live simply, remain grateful, and we'll talk to you guys soon.